Stranger things have just come back to DbD to do the live to the players. This video is going to cover the basics of the chapter, so you know if you want to buy it or not. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you end up liking the video, and comment if you want to see more videos like this. Let's go. Stranger Things is the chapter 13 of Dead by Daylight. The first came out on 17th of September 2019. It left the game on 17th of November 2021 and returned on 6th of November 2023, Stranger Things Day. With the price of $11.99, DLC content includes 2 survivors and 1 killer. Survivors being Steve Harrington and Nancy Wheeler, and the killer being the Demogorgon. It also includes some DLC shirts for Steve and Nancy, which you can only get by buying the DLC. Each character has 3 unique perks unlockable by prestiging the character. However, because Stranger Things left the game for 2 years and their perks became general, they are going to stay general for some unspecified time before returning to their respective characters, as stated by Behavior in their FAQ post. Nancy Wheeler's perks are Better Together, Fixated, and Inner Strength. Better Together shows the aura of the generator you're working on to every survivor in a yellow aura, and also shows the auras of all the survivors after a teammate gets down. It's not a bad perk for information, but nowadays there are many perks that change a gen's aura to a yellow aura, so this perk can confuse some players, especially newer ones. Seeing everyone after a down is a good thing, however, since it helps to per se current at a flashlight or a pellet save. Fixated gives you a 15% speed boost to walking and gives you the ability to see your own scratch marks. It pairs really well with Sprint Burst as smash hit, since it allows to walk more during the chases without losing too much distance. Slapping Vigil on it can make this into a really fun and sometimes strong build. It is also good against Pinhead, making you walk faster while chained, but without any build, this perk isn't gonna do much. Inner Strength allows you to heal in the locker after breaking a totem. It's a really good perk on its own, allowing you to heal ignoring any healing debuffs like Sloppy Butcher or anything. But there's always a major downside. Finding a totem is not always easy and can waste a lot of precious time that could have been spent on a generator. Plus, if killer has Hexman Tomato, the matter rekindle the totem, giving your team big debuffs, so beware. It pairs really well with many perks including Clairvoyance, Overzealous, Lucky Star, Flashbang, Build to Last, as well as totem locating perks like Detective's Hunch, Small Game, and Counter Force. But make note of the fact that it does not activate on boons unlike Clairvoyance and Overzealous, even though I think they'll change it at some point. Steve's perks are Babysitter, Camaraderie, and Second Wind. Babysitter shows you and the unhooked survivor the killer's aura after an unhook, and gives the unhooked a speed bonus. It's a very nice perk for preventing tunneling and gives you some very good information. Camaraderie stops your hook timer for 34 seconds on the second stage if a survivor comes within a radius of 16 meters. It's all cute, might not do much, but if you're playing in a team and combo it with Reassurance, which has a similar effect, you can stay hooked for a very long time, wasting a lot of killer's time. Second Wind activates after you heal a survivor and heals you after 20 seconds of being unhooked, which saves a lot of time. It's a very nice perk to have. Onto the killer, Demogorgon's main ability Shred allows it to launch forward at a very fast speed, injure survivors or breaking pellets. Holding the M2 for a short time will result in a short shred, but holding it just for a bit longer will launch you much further. His second ability allows Demo to place portals on the ground, which stay hidden from survivors until used by the killer. After that, survivors can try to destroy them, but they can't hear the killer's terror radius during the action. Demogorgon can start charging the shred to locate survivors near portals to prevent that also. Demogorgon can use the portals to move around the map. After emerging from portal, Demo also gets a bit of undetectable, allowing for some stealth attacks. The Demogorgon's perks are Surge, Cruel Limits, and Mindbreaker. Surge damages generator for 8% in a 32 meter radius when you down someone with a basic attack, which means that it doesn't work with killer powers like Wesker's Grab or and Nemesis Tentacle. This perk is really good on most of the killers, so I totally recommend getting the chapter just for this perk alone. Cruel Limits blocks every window on the map for 60 seconds after a generator is done. This can be very meaningful, but it only activates 5 times per game. It's still a decent alternative to Bamboozle, and I would recommend trying this perk out. Mindbreaker makes survivors who are in the action of repairing a generator suffer from exhaustion and blindness. The blindness effect can easily throw uncoordinated teams off, and the exhaustion can counter survivors sprint bursting away from you the second they see you coming for the gen. It's definitely a very nice perk to have. This is all the content in the DLC. I believe that the DLC is solely worth the money, so if you have enough money, go for it. This has been Before You Buy, and I really hope to see you soon. Goodbye.